And what beautiful ladies all together in one room. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to talk to you today about standards. The standards we set for ourselves and the standards we judge each other by. A lot has come out with the speakers today with regards to competition and judgment, how we judge each other. And we set our own standards. There's some research that was done with regards to body types and how we judge ourselves by what we should look like. So I've got some 18 slides from various different countries, and you're going to see on the TVs around the screen what these body types look like and how different they all are. Now, the problem that I have with most research is that it's based on somebody's opinion. And that's all it really is somebody's opinion. So I'm going to run through those slides, if you want to give me about 10 seconds on each. There's Argentina. Beautiful girls, good bodies. Next one. China. Straight. But we judge ourselves. We have many negative thoughts about our bodies every day. Too short, too fat, too tall, too thin, hair too curly, hair too straight, thighs too big, thigh gap too big, feet too small, feet too big. Who determines what's beautiful? We are all beautiful in our own unique ways. So there's Mexico, nice wide hips, child-bearing hips. Netherlands. Okay, it's probably a bunch of male university students that determined this. There's no sort of stretch marks and varicose veins, and there's Peru, Philippines. Okay, so you get the idea. They're all different. Look at Romania. So maybe you don't have the sort of wrong body. Maybe you just live in the wrong country. Visual of what we should look like. So then not only the structure is called into question, but the contents thereof. We're either too much of or not enough of. We compare ourselves with our friends. We define ourselves by numbers. The numbers on the scale, how much we earn, the weights we lift in the gym. Some of us don't even want to go to a gym because of the judgment that we get from the lady on the machine next door. Yes? I've heard ladies tell me that they'll first lose a bit of weight before they even dare step into a gym. Okay? What is that about? Watched a video once of a concert in a park, random, Vienna. A lot of people, kids running around, this guy's playing a cello. And somebody else walks past and that person has an oboe. And they sort of get the chords of the music and they start playing along. Next guy walks past, he's got a violin and he joins in. Next guy's got a trumpet. The next thing you know, there's people pouring out of a bank with sets of drums. And this guy continues to play and everybody joins in. Eventually there's a symphony going on in this park. An entire symphony. Then the ladies start to sing. There's altos, there's sopranos, there's mid-range. And at the end of the video, there's this crescendo of music. And suddenly, it ends, and you go, wow. But the message that I take away from that video that I watch is every single one of you have a unique, special talent. Every single one of you. It doesn't matter what it is. And we all bring something to the table. And we can all walk away empowered in knowing that we give of ourselves to each other. Why do we need to break each other down, girls? You talk to any blokes that work in a corporate environment and they'll tell you, you know what, I work in an office full of males and we never have a problem. But put a bunch of women together in an office. Why is that? Let me tell you something. The number one killer of self-esteem, number one, is comparison. Can you click that slide for me? This is what we teach our girls. We don't look like the girl in the magazine, so therefore we are not worthy. What does your worthiness depend on? What is it? What is that standard that we set for ourselves that is so unattainable? We talk about perfectionism. There's a difference between being a perfectionist and healthy striving. We are all empowered to strive healthy for our own goals and our own standards. We don't need to compare ourselves to the person next to us. What for? But we do it. And we wield it like a sword. We cut you off at the knees so that we look better. Why do we do that? We do that in our work. We do that parenting. And you know what all this comparison and judgment actually leads to? It leads to a hustle. And what do we hustle for? We hustle for our worthiness. Our worthiness in life. That's what we teach our children. If you don't look like that girl in the magazine, you aren't worth it. That's not a very good message, is it? We are all worthy. In our own special, unique way. You might not have the bum, you might not have the legs, whatever. You have something. You bring something to the table. You form part of the symphony. Sharon was saying, beautiful girl, that you don't get remembered unless you do something epic. So what's your epic? She's walking to Cape Town. Running. Sorry, running. Can we have another round of applause for that? This here, right here today, is my first public speaking event ever. This today is my epic. My mom has beaten breast cancer, my sister's beaten breast cancer, double mastectomies, both of them. That's their epic. What's your epic? What are you going to do for you to empower yourself and feel worthy within your own being? What is your epic going to be? You don't need to hustle for worthiness. You are all warrior women, every single one of you. You all bring something to the table. Let's lift each other up instead of breaking each other down, cutting each other off at the knees. It's been an absolute amazing experience speaking to you today. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Well, I cannot believe Carmen Jones, ladies, her first public speaking appointment. Blow down. And how inspirational in 10 minutes. Can you imagine what a personal life coaching session would be like with Carmen Jones? Speak to her about that. I love what you said about every one of us has got our little superpower, if you will, and our epic and whatever. And I've discovered what mine is. When I'm really, really under pressure, I can open a bottle of wine with my teeth. We're going to give away the last round of our lucky draws, but not